It's dope how hip hop brings worlds together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hip hop is the common thread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell us about how you and Count linked up.
Count Bass D. Shout out to my man Count, man.
His name, his birth name is Dwight, correct?
Dwight, correct. Yep.
Stop putting that man business out there like that, man.
He put it out there.
He got an album. Yeah,
he puts it out there.
Okay.
An album called Dwight Around Your Lips.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my album, dog.
So when I first moved to Tennessee, me and my man Tyreek, you know, we like to party and shit. So we kind of had the party house. Like, people was always just attracted to us and our crew. I think a lot had to do with the music, but just, you know, our personalities too. We always down to have a good time. So we was having to get together, and one of the sisters in our crew that was like, you know, sisters to us, nothing more than that. She brought a man with her, you know, and it happened to be Count. You know what I'm saying? And to one of our events, to one of our parties. And, me and him chopped it up, you know, found out he did music, I did music, and we just, out of the, you know, my whole crew, me and Count kind of hit it off. He's kind of not standoffish, but he's real reserved, real laid back, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like myself. I'll be in the cut and kind of watching what's going on before I really speak on anything. And we kind of hit it off. And at the time, he was actually leaving school, and I was starting, but he wasn't leaving like because of graduation or anything. He had a record deal, so we stayed in touch with each other, because like I said, the lady that he was dealing with was a good friend of ours at the time, and you know, we just stayed in tune with each other, family events, that sort of thing. And eventually one day he invited me to the studio while he was recording his first album. And that was the first time I've been in studios before, but it's the first time I've ever been in a big, like a major facility where,
right.
I've seen mixing boards but I mean, this was different. Like, so Nashville got this place called Music Row. They got like all the major labels from Sony to Warner. They all got their own studios there. You know what I'm saying? He was on Sony at the time, and he brought me to the studio, and it was just laid out. I mean, instruments everywhere, like whatever you wanted was there. And I would go to these sessions with him, man, and that's really where I first started really learning the business part of the game. You know what I'm saying? And understanding that I have to incorporate business in this as well. And I just seen a lot of the ups and downs that he had while doing his project, man, and people not showing up, and you know, that sort of thing. And he ended up playing all the instruments, drums, bass, and keys on his album. Did everything himself, whole first album.
Wow.
And it was incredible, man. And that's how he was able to make history, make his mark in the game.
Word.
Yeah, but that's how I met Count.
Have you guys collaborated lately on any music?
The most recent thing we did, I want to say the last thing we did together was the record with Snoop. Got a joint called Too Much Pressure.
Yeah.
Where I'm pretty sure that was the last one we collaborated on, but Count got hit up by Snoop. Was like, yo, you know, let's work. And Count told me about it. It was I want to say a Super Bowl, or it was a big football game. I'm pretty sure it was a Super Bowl, some Super Bowl Sunday. I should know the year, but I don't remember exactly what year it was. And he was like, yo, I got hit up by Snoop on Facebook. And I was like, word? He was like, yeah, man. He said he want to work. I'm like, he said, so send me all the stuff that me and you ever collaborated on, like, because we did a lot of beats that never seen the light of day, and you know, that thing. And I was like, word. So I just started sending them. I mean, I was digging deep in the vaults and just finding the best stuff, tweaking shit. And for about a good 12 hours straight since that phone call, I was just going through stuff, sending it. He was sending it, you know what I'm saying? And then I came across this one video, this track that we was making. And sent him the video. I was like, yo, remember this? Da, da, da. He ended up sending him the video. He was like, yo, I want that track. He sent him the beat, and he sent Count back a verse. You know what I'm saying? And we was just like, this shit was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, man.
he told Count to put a verse on it, and that was history.